Lauren here from PUP. Today I'm going to show you another trick that you can add to your arsenal for getting your puppy to, or your dog, to pay attention to you when you're out on walks. Now this is a very simple one. All that you're literally going to do is have the dog on lead, and you're going to give the dog a little tick tick with the lead, and when you give them the tick tick, you're going to feed them. So the purpose of this is that every time that they get that tick tick, you want them to then look up at you. And this will help if your dog's getting distracted and it's not focusing on you, that you can give that tick tick and the dog will look at you. Now this doesn't replace important things like, for example, the dog knowing its own name. So if you want to know how to reinforce that, I'll put a video down below for that. But it's just an additional thing that you can add to it when you're out on walks with dogs, when you're learning to walk your dog, that will help you to get the dog's attention back if it's ingrained properly when there's distractions around. So let's get started. Okay, so all that you need is your puppy sitting next to you, and you need your puppy on a lead. And all that you're going to do is you're going to tick tick, and when the puppy looks at you, good girl, you're going to give them a treat. So you go tick tick, and she looks at me, good girl. So I give her a treat, good girl. Go tick tick, and I give her a treat. So if the puppy isn't looking at you when you're tick ticking, then just keep on ticking until she does look at you. And the second she looks at you, that's when you reward her. So tick tick, good puppy, she's so good. She's a little superstar though, so good puppy, tick tick, good puppy. So the aim of this is, if there is a distraction, say there's a goat or cows or a horse or another dog in the distance, and you want to gain more control over them and you want to get her to look at you, and I call Sandy and she doesn't do that and she doesn't look at me, that tick tick is just another way that you can then get her attention back to you. Tick tick, good girl, wonderful dog, good girl. You can do the same thing with a harness as well. It's just putting that little bit of pressure, just 2 short ticks, tick tick, good girl. So it's not making your pup's life uncomfortable, it's not hurting them at all, but it is useful for if they're not watching you and you need to get their attention back and they're so focused on what they're watching that they're not listening, that tick tick, good girl, can just help to kind of knock them out of whatever they're seeing and come back to you. So I hope that helped, and happy training. Let me know how it goes. Bye.